Welcome back to Sleepover. My name is Daniel Cabral.
I'm Vince Caldera.
I'm Luis Lamus.
And guess what? We're back. We're actually recording at night right now, dude.
Yeah, what a big difference the nighttime makes, right?
It's like sleepover should take place at night.
Not at 8:30 in the morning, Vince.
Look, scheduling is a big thing right now between the three of us.
Between-
Like we all
yeah.
have different schedules.
I think
You can't just say between me.
between
We all
Vince.
have literally things to do.
We also treat this like the NBA bubble. We're each constantly getting COVID tested.
Yeah,
We're each at
but then just doing normal shit.
No, we live here. We live in the studio. We don't leave.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, why would we stay this close together during the
we
pandemic?
still only release one episode a week.
Yeah.
We're here 7 days a week.
Quality over quantity. You know
That
what I
is
mean?
true. I strongly believe that.
We only have one bad episode, and the people have never seen it.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Well,
That was it.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Okay,
I wouldn't even call it bad. It was mid because we got 3 good clips. We got 3 good clips from that episode.
Yeah, and I get a lot of people telling me that how much they like the clips that we have.
That's
in
crazy.
The podcast.
Well, good thing it's like a movie trailer. They would have sat through the whole thing like, well, this wasn't fucking.
Sometimes the trailer's better than the movie.
Yeah, that's why. And that was the trailer, dude.
It's a lot of industry people too. They're like, "Hey, I love your thing."
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You know, whenever I hear the word industry, I always think of like 92.3, and they're like, whenever you hear me on those other stations, that's that fake industry shit. Like,
Yeah.
here at 92.3, that's family. And then they go on Power 106, and they're like, you know, I had to bring it back. That's where hip hop lives. I'm like, dude, I can't trust you, Ice Cube.
You can't trust anyone, dude.
It's hard, you know. I like the radio commercials where they're like, "No credit, no problem." You know, you can buy a car if you have bad credit or no money. We'll help you out. You know, don't have a driver's license, we can still get you a car.
One time in high school, we were all in a friend's car, and he had the radio on, and then the song came on, and we were all vibing to it. And then we all heard the lyrics, and it was like, "You ain't got no money for college," and we're like, "Oh, this is just like a college tuition commercial. This isn't even a rap song playing."
Dude, you know.
That's such a funny diss,
There's
dude.
Education Connection. There was like with a really
I
pretty girl in the
remember-
commercial.
Yeah, she was bad.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
I was
for
like
saying
11, and I'm like,
can
"Oh
say
yeah."
what do you call it? You know,
I wanted to go to college just to see her.
just to see her. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Where's the education connection, girl?"
Is that the one that's like get connected
For free.
For free. Education Connection.
Jingle writing is a crazy talent.
Yeah, you know, Pusha T wrote the McDonald's jingle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
It-
If you can write a jingle for Sleepover, please do it and then submit it.
We actually have some pretty big sleepover news. We're changing the sleepover logo to a picture of Kobe Bryant.
Oh shit, yeah, dude, Mamba. Look, that's why I'm rocking the purple today. I thought you guys were gonna rock
The
purple.
purple and turquoise, the
purple.
what, Charlotte Nets color?
Yeah, because he was drafted to the
originally
Charlotte Nets.
by the
man.
Nets.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Wait,
Why you make it seem like I'm stupid
The
for
Hornets.
saying the
Yeah.
fact that we all
Yeah.
agreed on?
He was trying to cook me right now, dude.
Wow,
He
Vince.
was
I
trying
didn't even try to cook you. I was like, wearing the Charlotte Nets
I hit him
colors.
back with that reverse Uno. I was
Charlotte Hornets. We keep saying Nets.
Hornets.
Hornets.
But they became the Nets after, right?
No, the
No.
Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn Nets. But what were they before?
Oh, they're the Pelicans, right? Are they the Pelicans
no,
now?
So it was
Are the
the
Nets-
Charlotte Hornets, and then it was the New Orleans Hornets. Then the New Orleans Hornets became the New Orleans Pelicans, and then there wasn't a team in Charlotte, and then they got the Bobcats, and now it's the Hornets again.
I see.
Okay.
But the Nets were in New Jersey, and now they're in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. And they're owned by Jay-Z.
Yes.
Hardly.
Wait,
Partly owned by
yeah.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
The Nets can go 0 for 82, and I don't know the rest of the lyrics to that song. Something. I just know that.
Just a lot of coherent thoughts here at
Empire.
Sleepover. You know what we're
Yeah.
talking
We
about.
just connect the dots for each
I
other.
have an empire state of mind, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love it. Yeah. I
Hey,
love
Daniel, get that dirt off your shoulder.
Hey, you know what I mean?
yeah.
We're hitting that thing, dude.
We're hitting it.
We're hitting
like,
it. Throw that hove up, man. Throw it up.
the Illuminati. Yeah.
We should come up with like a sleepover thing, like
A sleepover gang sign?
SLEE, and then I think this is a P. Is that a P to the people? POV.
Yeah, we gotta have this.
And then
Vince, you
there's
know
an-
what
there's
we're
an
talking
R,
All
dude.
about that. Yeah.
Imagine like a gang member's like, "Where you from?" And I'm just like, SL.
I want to learn sign language.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a very useful skill.
I once heard like someone got hit up, and they're like, "Hey, where are you from?" And they're like, "Hey, what did they say? YMP, my mom was no. It ended up being like my mom was pussy.
Yeah,
that was the thing, yeah.
So it was like YMP, yo mama's pussy.
Your mama's pussy.
Yeah, we're
Just got back
brothers.
from there,
That's-
Yeah. Dude,
Hector, you never knew, and then they reconcile.
Yeah. You're my brother.
it's your
Yeah.
brother. You know, but what was I gonna say? Sign language, right? I think people. What are you looking at?
What?
This reminded me of something.
No, I was gonna say,
If I
what?
could do a quick tangent.
Yeah, do it.
The finding out someone is your sibling or whatever.
Oh, what?
I think no, this isn't like that. I wanted to be like a sperm donor to earn extra money, and my girlfriend is so against it. She's so against it because she's afraid of me donating sperm, and then years later, the kid wants to meet me, and then I'm like, well, I would just tell him I tried so hard to find you, but like, is that like a real, like, would you feel wary about donating your sperm because you think someone would try to find you?
Oh no, I wouldn't care about that. I mean, it'd be pretty sick to come and then get paid.
Yeah, getting paid to come. Yeah, I would love to do. I want to do it.
Apparently, you need a college degree though.
A college degree, and I think like certain other requirements, right? Very elitist.
Oh, you need to be
right?
like a certain height too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because people don't want short like kings as their
Yeah, people don't want short kings.
Yeah.
You have to like write a bio about yourself, probably too, right? Like,
I just sent a stand-up clip, or a link to a full episode of Sleepover, yeah.
and you're like, we want Louis Linus. How much do they pay per like sperm?
Per nut.
I wanna say, like,
I don't think they go by per sperm. Though.
There's millions of sperm.
I'm trying to get millions of bucks, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's a 0.2 cents for every sperm. So you got to think how many you shoot
That's
out.
a lot.
Yeah, 1/100th of a cent for each sperm.
Yeah.
It's like that problem with like, would you rather have $1,000 or 1 penny exponentially growing for 30 days? You know, do you ever learn that?
I've heard of that.
And then you get like,
it sounds like you got to go with a pen. That's a big spider over there.
where? Oh, dude.
Oh,
I don't like those
Yeah,
guys.
Vince, just kick it.
Kill that fool, man.
Well, it's not gonna do anything.
He's gonna stay in my room.
Well, actually, Daddy Longleg, it's a
I
Daddy
don't care.
Longleg.
They actually help
They're
you.
not harmless, dude.
Look at him. You think he hasn't lived his entire life thinking that?
He's trying. He can't even walk, dude. Just put him out of his misery. Bro, kill that.
One time in a group chat, our friend Drew Yonda messaged us being like, well, today at work, I sat on the toilet seat and a spider ran all over my ball. And he's like, it was a daddy long legs too, so it was like running really fast.
You know what's crazy?
And he had to smack his nuts to kill it too.
You know Juliana's got some heavy ass tubes. And if there's anything about daddy long legs, is they look like pubes, dude. You know what I mean? He's just ripping things
He thinks
out.
he killed it, but he took it home.
It's still living on him, dude.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, like Alien, dude. Like, it
Or
just
it's like
injected
Ratatouille, and it's like
It's controlling his body. They're like, Drew, you did the best work ever here today at Westbrook.
that. Drew's so funny.
I like Drew, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a wavy dude.
Congrats,
man.
Drew.
I like
Yeah.
him, man. So,
You made it to the podcast.
yeah. I love name dropping over here.
Yeah, Charles
Oh,
Gould.
we got a name drop. Charles Gould,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a crazy ass Drew.
We're going
man.
Gould today, you guys.
I
Going
love Charles.
Gould.
Why? You
Go
saw,
for Gould.
Yeah, you just watch
Oh,
it. Yeah,
there we go.
Watch his comedy special, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He sticks shit up his ass in that thing.
Oh, yeah, that's
Whoa.
crazy.
Yeah, dude. Mm-hmm.
That's
It's
crazy.
wild, man. But there was something that we wanted to talk about today.
Mm-hmm.
Something huge. Lewis said he has tea.
Yes. Oh, you have tea?
You know what I mean?
Oh,
we're,
yeah,
we're
yeah.
a sleepover, dude.
I got tea.
And
This
guess-
is the segment tea
this,
time.
This tea time? And this
Yeah.
is a damn tea party.
Tea party.
Spill
So,
that tea.
What's up?
I recently heard about this debate going on between the terms and the people who use the terms.
Okay.
Yeah.
One term is, you can come if you want. And the other term is, I want you to come.
Ah, yeah.
Which
What-
one do you guys think each of you is?
What is the context? Is it just like generally?
Yeah, just generally.
If I thought it was sexual at first, and I was like, this is going to
Oh.
be weird, but
No,
Okay, yeah,
not at all.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
What's it to again?
So it's, you can come if you want versus, I want you to come.
Do I just have to pick one of those?
That'd be funny if I brought up that question in a sexual form
Yeah.
and I'm like, would you want to come?
and I was like, no.
Do you want to? Yeah.
You did not deserve it. You know?
What do you think?
Bro, I'm for sure when I want you to come, because I remember like you didn't want to go to Melvin's thing, and I was like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
want you to come, and I know for a fact Vince is probably just like, well, if you don't want to come,
Yeah, Vince is very supportive of me not going.
I would probably be. You can come if you want.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
you're a dry guy like that, you know what I mean?
Well, I
Vince
mean,
loves making plans, and then when we find out, he's like, well, you can come. And I'm like, no, I
yeah.
want to be part of the plan.
Yeah, every time I try going to Vince's house, he's like, well, you can come if I allow you to, or something like that.
if I allow you to, you can come if I think you can. Yeah.
Every time like I'm like, hey, are you home? You're just like, why? There's never.
Well, I want to know why.
I'm
Are
like-
you planning to come? What's the con?
It's like, how about you put in the rest of those two damn letters, E and S, dude? You know?
How about you put the WH?
No, just you like if you're home, it's a yes or no. Like I want to see your ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
He wants to see your ass.
I want to see my damn dude, and you can come if you want.
Yeah.
Right?
That's been sleepover, dude.
That's a wrap.
Remember when we
Okay.
just wanted to be like a 15-minute podcast?
Yeah, well, we tried that out for
was not
research
ba-
purposes.
Yeah, it wasn't
right?
bad. But
It was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
People clamor for more, dude.
They love having a lot,
Mhm.
like to. People just like having options. I think being able to say no, I think, is empowering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
This pod is like Denny's though, dude. We got all the options.
We got a Grand Slam over here. We got a skillet over here.
what am I?
And then we got
Mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella, because you can't say no to those.
You
They're
can't
so
say no,
good.
dude. You can't say no.
Yeah,
Even if you're
does
lactose intolerant, you're probably gonna eat them.
It's like bring me those sticks, man.
Yeah.
But yeah,
One time
Give me those sticks.
I don't know if you remember this, but one time at Denny's, Vince, our friend Alex ordered the clam chowder.
I love clam chowder, but don't get it from Denny's.
Yeah.
I don't know who dared him to do this, but
No
he
one
like.
dared him. He paid for it.
No. That's not that part. Someone paid him to just drink it all, like in one, like
Oh, that's
like
right.
in one moment, like the way that I would drink this entire bottle of water, probably very easily.
Yeah.
He did that, but with chowder, and chowder is so chunky, right?
dude,
And
I went. You know Billy Frolic?
kind of.
Yeah, I went to Denny's with him in a group of people, and I don't know what was wrong with this dude. He started drinking the syrup on the
On
the
table?
table, dude.
It's
Yeah.
weird because like in high school, you can just be like a weird kid who does like random shit.
He's just
and-
dude. He's wilding out, dude.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
He
though.
just had a problem.
He's like, I just love
addicted to syrup.
addicted to sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He-
it's crazy, dude. People act up at Denny's. Every time somebody acts up at
I always
that,
want to act up because of that Denny's waitress, though. You know, dude.
This is like the third episode we talk about it. Yeah. That's gonna be one of our guests
It's
soon.
funny because we actually brought it up with Melvin because he goes to the same Denny's and we're like, you know the Denny's waitress though. And he's like, yeah, of course I know the fucking Denny's waitress.
yeah.
The way he said it too. Yeah.
Oh
yo,
yo, the Denny's
I know the
waitress.
Denny's. Yeah,
I would love to see him like in court, just to be like, "Oh, that guy fucking killed that guy."
I think the funniest thing is I don't think she's ever served us. Like we've never gotten her for a table. We just always notice her.
yeah.
I think she served me before.
really.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, who are you with?
Oh, by myself.
By
yeah.
yourself.
I'm like, I can bring
Vince
the
had some
boys.
sunglasses on like this.
Yeah.
He's
Wearing
like,
a trench coat.
Yeah. She's like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Lewis."
Yeah, she pretend to be me and she falls in love with like me.
Yeah.
But she only knows you.
But I give her all the information about you, and then she actually falls in love
Yeah.
with the idea of you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and then she sees me and she's like, I can't do this.
Damn.
Because he looks like my ex-husband.
You look like my son.
You look like my son.
You look like my stepson.
And she's like, I accepted sperm from a donor years ago. right? Let's just love connecting and callbacks.
Wow,
It's so
dude.
good.
Dude,
Yeah.
like being at a sperm donor place is crazy because you're like everyone knows you're jerking off, dude.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about that. Like, do they just have toilet seats in the rooms? Do they just make you go on the toilet?
yeah.
Or do they have like chair? I'm just imagining imagine a chair in a dentist's office with just like nut stains all over it.
Oh,
Like
they have the bib and there's like gum on them.
Actually, do they give you something? Or do they?
Well, they have magazines, yeah.
really like
Yeah.
nude magazines?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think it's hard to just like do it to like pictures, right? Like to have like a.
Yeah, you gotta start imagining shit.
Yeah,
right?
bring in VR or something, you know?
You know what I mean?
Right?
I know. It's crazy because like porn is so easily accessible now.
Yeah.
Like TikTok is basically porn half the time.
Yeah.
I've seen your account. I've seen your likes.
Well, I mean, I've logged into your account and I'm like, whoa, dude, the raps you have are crazy.
What is that even? But
These boys look kind of young on
yeah,
tape.
dude. Yeah, dude. It's crazy. Like,
It is crazy because there's like it's very accessible.
it's crazy accessible. Like let's say 10 years ago when it was still very accessible, I didn't have an internet phone.
yeah.
So I would have to take my dad's Samsung. And I was like, hey, Pop, I got to look up stuff for homework.
Oh man.
And I'd have his phone for like at least 45 minutes.
Would
to
you
an hour.
would you at least do private browsing tab, or you didn't know that was a thing?
I think eventually I
You
figured...
just clear the history, right?
Yeah, I cleared the history.
Oh, okay.
And eventually, like, I don't know. It took me a while to find like how to clear the history, you know?
Yeah.
But when you find out how to clear the history, it's like the gates are open.
Yeah.
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 It's wide open, dude.
You're like, now I can go further into. I can browse past page 1 of the landing page.
Dude,
I
Yeah,
love
because
it.
he could only find one video before. Like, he had to find the right video every single time.
You have to, dude.
It is crazy that like porn is so accessible because like I know like my younger siblings watch porn. Like I know that they do.
Yeah, I don't think they do.
And no, I know that they do because
That's right.
You watch them with you. Dude.
I'm like, you can watch this, but I have to be in the room with you.
I gotta know they're safe.
So I know what they're watching. You know, I don't want the internet ruining their minds. I'm like, I'm gonna show you the porn that I used to watch growing up, right? Like the way that they do with like He-Man and stuff. I'm like, you're gonna watch what I watch, Katie Morgan.
Only Pogs, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, get some Mia Khalifa in there. Come on. But like my cousin, and now I don't want to put it on blast. But I'll just say my cousin, right?
Do I know?
Maybe. On my younger brother's phone, he ended up getting notifications from those bots that are like, hey, I'm a mile away in your neighborhood. Do you want to fuck? And I'm like, oh no, like someone is watching this stuff. But also like, I wonder if like they've ever replied like initially not knowing that it's like a robot.
Oh, for sure.
And then just thinking like, oh man, this freaking person wants to pipe.
Yeah.
Well, what is their mindset though? They're gonna tell your grandma like, "Hey, I'm gonna ride my bike for an hour and just bike it."
Yeah, for them to just like try to like sneak away and yeah, I don't know. But like, good for them.
Yeah,
you
dude.
know?
It's pipe. You know, we say it's pipe season.
It's pipe season. Yeah.
And, people are like saying we're in a pandemic, but we've been in pipe season.
Yeah.
And the pipe mic is coming back March 20th. Imagine.
Drop the date.
On the 35th of February. The pipe mic is coming back.
I've been seeing a lot of people post up about indoor mics again.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not safe. I don't think so, at least.
I mean, it's just about as safe as that. No, I'm just playing.
I think you should. I think you can.
I mean,
it's for sure.
Definitely not safe, but it's just a little bit not safer than it was when it was going on.
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. I will say it's for sure not safe, but even more so, it's for sure not worth it.
And they're for sure the worst comics.
Yeah, dude. Like it's not like nobody killing it. Like I am planning on bringing the pipe mic back within 3 months.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think
I can see that.
Everybody in this is according to the news. I don't want to get all fucking lame, but everybody who wants a vaccine can get a vaccine by June, July. You know what I mean? So what is it?
Yeah.
March right now? March, April, May. I think it's an outdoor mic. I want to be one of the first ones back, so we got that pizzazz, dude.
Yeah.
Well, there's mics going on already.
Yeah, no, but like a good mic. Straight up.
Yeah,
Dude, our mic is fucking...
I know the difference between a mic going on and a good mic.
Our
right?
mic, look, we've had our problems, but it also, we got character. That mic has character. People like the hot dogs. They like the place.
It's fun on a comedy special.
They like the vibe.
They like the vibe. We have a smoke machine, okay?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we'll be back.
And
We got heat.
we have clout.
We got clout. No, you have a lot of clout. Actually,
I think mutually, we do.
We
Yeah.
share a cloud. Imagine like you have a cloud account, like it was shared with Vince, and I just
Clout
like
token.
I withdraw Vince's
99% of the clout is on that side of the table.
Thank you for just not putting it all to Vince, dude. I appreciate that. You know,
Clout
No,
token.
it's like when Kobe scored 81 points, and then one of his teammates was like, "Yo, we scored 85 points."
I love
It
that.
was like Smush Parker or something like that. Where is he now, dude? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Smush. Imagine naming your kid Smush.
Smush. Yeah.
There's been some great names in the NBA. Yeah.
Kobe. That's a dope name.
Carmelo Anthony.
That's
He's one of my
sick name.
favorite players, and now like the Melo nickname is like getting transitioned to LaMelo Ball, who
Yeah.
Yeah.
is also a very good player. I like
Yeah.
LaMelo Ball. Yeah.
Do you think he's earned the X? I mean, he's earned the nickname. Like
Melo? No, it's still Carmelo's.
Okay, for sure.
But like for sure, as it goes on, like as soon as Carmelo retires, it'll be like I don't like the movie, but The Dark Knight Rises, where it's just the Batman cowl.
yeah.
It'll just be like Melo's.
I feel that.
Yeah, forever, yeah.
I thought that way because with DMX, people refer to DMX as X, and then XXXTentacion came out and people referred to him as X, and I was like,
great.
no, that's a handing of the cape, and then he handed it right back.
DMX is really cool.
He is.
Yeah.
Imagine him and X on a song together.
X should have paid attention and stopped, dropped.
Jesus Christ, dude! I remember that day. That was a dark day, dude.
Yeah, that was crazy. None of them believed you. And
Yeah, I was like, X is dead, dude. And they're like, nah, he's probably. I think somebody just said he was asleep.
Oh, Young Thug said that. Wake up, little.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
That's funny.
All right, let's say you die, Vince.
Yeah.
You pick what kind of car you want to die in.
Damn, it would suck if I died in a Toyota.
Uh-huh.
I want to die like.
Your car, dude. If you died in your car, dude, I'd feel so sad.
Yeah, I'd feel sad. I'd feel sad too because I haven't paid it off yet.
Oh my god.
That's definitely the worst part.
Yeah, that's the worst part. And then number 2 is me dying.
I go in there and I take out the bees, the little bees you have to have.
Yeah, and you put it in your car. And
You're
that's
about to
how
go to heaven, and they're like, "You stole like 20,000 on this
Oh,
car."
there's a debt collector in
Yeah, there's a
heaven.
debt
He's like,
collector.
look, you got to pay off all these debts, and then they
Bro.
send you back to heaven to pay it off, to Earth to pay it off, right? Or you have to like intern for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Intern as a fish.
Sounds like a sitcom right here, baby.
Yeah, hey, we just wrote it right here.
Bro,
Yeah.
we stay riding, dude. We stay cooking things up.
They said we stay riding, and I was like, oh, I don't know about that.
I stay riding dirty, dude.
Right and dirty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you sounded like you had a lot more tea, though. You know?
No, that was pretty
was
much
it.
it. I thought you guys would fight more about
It was a little
You guys-
sip, I guess.
I thought Vince would be retaliated against me saying that he says, no, you can come if you want.
Nah, Vince is dead. That's definitely his energy, dude. That
Yeah.
is.
I
Yeah,
guess
you can
so.
come if you want. I mean, I feel like I'm less about like, yo,
Vince is very passive. It's it's very frustrating at
I'm
times.
not gonna waste my time, trying to.
See, this is the type of shit that gets me.
I've grown.
You have grown. You have grown. Too.
Yeah.
So,
Are we going to end up going into halftime? Because I want to talk about something that we can all get into.
halftime.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I think we're a little bit away from it. No?
Oh yeah, we're about like.
Okay, we got time then?
5 minutes. Yeah. Why? Yeah. Go
All right.
ahead. So we got. 10.
So this is something that we all used to do when we were younger.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we don't do it as much anymore because as soon as you're here, you'll be like, okay, you have to grow out of it.
Yeah, make
Uh,
And
out,
we
yeah.
all used to yell out of cars a lot.
Oh
Yeah, when we were in
yeah.
if a friend of ours was driving, we'd always roll down the window and yell shit at people just walking down the street.
Yeah.
You used to do this thing that I think is so funny, but also crazy annoying.
Me or Lewis?
But you'd be Lewis.
Oh,
You would
okay.
be passing your seat, and then we'd be at a red light, and then you would honk someone else's horn. You would honk the driver's horn when someone was just stopped at a light. And I thought that was so funny because why? You know?
I remember one time our friend Chris he was dropping off a bunch of people and he dropped off a friend of ours. And the friend was like, hey, like, keep quiet in my neighborhood. And as soon as we pulled off, I fucking just hit the
That's
shit
so
out of that
fucking
horn.
funny. You do love pranks, dude.
Yeah, it's funny.
Remember that time you put like all of my brother's almonds in his pillow? And I was like, first, this isn't even my room. We barely
That's
even.
so funny.
I completely forgot
It
about
doesn't
that.
make sense. But you're like, I'm gonna fucking open up this expensive nut and just put it in the.
Almonds are expensive, dude.
They're expensive, yeah.
Straight up.
You've been
Almonds
part of
and
some crazy
walnuts.
pranks too, though, Daniel.
What, like what?
Well, you.
Well, you used to put things in people's drinks,
I'm
and they fall asleep for like 10 hours.
if, like
and then you take them home.
Yeah.
I'm like Cardi B.
Yeah, you take their money. Yeah.
I'm just like, whop, baby, you know?
But I guess you didn't do it, but you didn't stop the person from doing it.
Danny?
I didn't know that was his name.
I know that one. I don't know the
Danny,
other one.
they would fucking.
You want to say the story? You don't have to say the story.
I don't know. They'll probably like it.
Yeah, go for
They're
it.
like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, I remember that. And then they'll look at their child.
No, but we were like riding around in a person's car,
Yeah.
and they had like, I didn't know they had a paintball gun, but they had a paintball gun, and they went to a bus stop and they just started shooting at some people like that are at the bus. And like, imagine you're waiting for the bus. You know what it's like.
I know what it's like
You know what it's like to wait for the bus. You imagine you forget your headphones and man, today sucks. And somebody pulls out a fucking gun and you're like, oh shit, it's a paintball. And they're shooting. I remember like they
like,
yeah, it's so fucked up, but it is kind of funny. They shot at some lady's car and they shot at her window and she started chasing the car and they had to just straight up pull up some Fast and Furious stuff, downhill drive, whipping around, dude.
Oh, wow.
Crazy shit I've ever seen. I was like, let me out of the, like, I was like, let's get it in and out. Let's go to in and out and then let me out of this fucking car, dude.
Yeah, and all those kids were high on marijuana, right?
Probably
yeah.
Nas, dude.
Nas, yeah.
Vince would like balloons, man.
I would just like all the novelty stuff when it comes to like drugs. Yeah,
Yeah.
balloons. I'd love
Vince, you gotta
to.
do poppers.
Do it right now. if
No,
you're
it
down.
only lasts 10 seconds.
You're really?
Yeah.
It only lasts 30 seconds, and I think you
30
would like
seconds.
it. You would, and I have never steered you wrong in my life, but I also wouldn't want you to do it.
I don't believe that. But
Yeah, name one time I have steered you wrong ever. Come on, show me. I've always given you real deal advice.
real deal advice.
Look,
It'll
here's
kind
the
of be
thing. Here's the
later.
thing. You have not. Maybe I've given you bad advice, but you haven't taken it, so I've never steered you wrong.
Yeah. Well, you can all right. You can get advice, but you don't have to like take
Absolutely,
it, right?
yeah. As we've talked about, I love
Yeah.
giving advice. You know, it's something that I love doing in cars.
What?
This reminds me of it. Do you remember, like, sometimes we go to open mics, right?
Yeah.
We go to open mics and we'd all perform and stuff. And sometimes someone would have an okay set, and then I would be like, "Hey, you guys want to hear something dope?"
Yeah.
And then I'd pretend like I'm playing a new song, and I just play the set that I just did at the open mic. And I'm like, "Damn, now wait for this part. This shit right here is so."
And then you do the jokes.
I would do that.
Yeah.
And I'd go along with it, and I was like, I hate going to the beach with Max.
Lewis used to do this thing where he'd pull up another comedian's set, and our speaker had Bluetooth, so he'd connect it through Bluetooth to his phone. He'd find a comic set and just play their stand-up clip, and it would be so embarrassing because the
forgot
comic
about
can't do anything about it.
Oh yeah, that is funny, dude.
That is funny. Also, so
But
embarrassing.
I'd find their YouTube clips to be specific,
Yeah.
and then I'd play that. I forgot who I did that to. I did that to Vince, and he got my phone immediately.
Really?
I knew where it was coming from. I'm like, I know this is how this works. I think he did it to Connor McNutt once.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Bro, do that to me. I'd be like, hey, turn that shit up.
Turn it up.
Pop a bottle, like, play the shit at the club.
Yeah, Lewis taking a 10. Yeah,
Dude, that's hot.
that's
You know what
hot.
I mean, let's take a quick commercial break now,
Yeah.
and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
We're back with Sleepover.
Hey.
Man, Lewis,
What's up?
you're taking Zoom classes.
I have a lot of Zoom classes.
I'm taking Zoom
yeah.
classes, and let me tell you, dude, I do not like Zoom at all. I don't like Zoom mics, Zoom comedy, Zoom class, dude. I was in a class today.
I think you've only done 3 of those 4 things.
I don't-
You've never done a Zoom comedy show.
I don't want to.
So how do you know?
Yeah, Vince is a bit out.
Yeah, Vince
big,
really
big
likes it. He's
advocate
like,
for
well,
it.
here's the thing.
Vince is a Jane Goodall of
Yeah.
Zoom mics.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I'm not like I love it. I just think it's fine.
There's some shit that is fine, but I don't. You know what I mean? Like, what's some food that's just fine? Why do I want to eat some food that's like, no, pizza's good.
Yeah, pizza's
good,
great.
but like it's good fine. Where it's like you can have it no matter what.
That's
Yeah.
not Zoom. Look, I don't like Zooms.
Don't compare Zoom comedy to pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because that's disrespectful to Italians, disrespecting to everybody. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think Zoom classes are annoying. 'cause,
Cup of
like,
noodles.
Yeah, it's like cup of noodles. But I like cup of noodles
I
sometimes.
like that too.
Yeah,
but
sometimes.
not like Zoom. But I've never. After this, there's gonna be no Zoom comedy. In like 8 months, there's gonna be no Zoom comedy. That's why, you know what I mean? It's got a whole, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
School.
You're talking about
Zoom
shows.
class.
You
I'm,
like
no,
Zoom comedy.
I'm talking about Zoom in school, dude. And yeah,
my
which-
professors are the real fucking comics.
which-
Am I
it's funny,
Am I
it's funny
right?
for the
Real
wrong,
funny.
it's funny for the wrong reasons, because they're like, we're encouraging you to see your face and show your face to the class, but we cannot enforce it. And I'm like, bitch, I ain't showing my face. No face, no case. You know what I
You're
mean?
like one of those silhouettes in like a police documentary where you can they blur out your voice and
Yeah.
it's really deep.
It's just so like nobody's like showing their face, and at the end the professor's like wrapping up and shit like that, and then everyone's just like, bye professor, thank you professor, thank you professor. Like all of a sudden everybody's saying thank you professor, and I've said this, it's like clapping on an airplane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This shit's
yeah.
just so extra. It's like, dude, just press the leave meeting button. He said you're quick with that shit, right, Louis?
Oh, you gotta be.
Mm-hmm. The fastest hands in the west.
I'm like the professor will never specifically hear my voice in the bye professor.
Yeah.
Like, wait, you feel like they don't listen to you, or like you feel like they're avoiding you?
I feel like they wouldn't hear my voice, and that, like, in the sense that they literally wouldn't notice if I did it or not. So they're also never gonna be like, hey, you didn't say goodbye the other day on Zoom class. Like, you got to tell me bye.
You can put you in a breakout room to confront you.
Dude,
It's like, what's up?
I didn't even know about breakout rooms, but
Are you serious?
look, I was at your
What
house.
have you been using to talk to people?
All right, what do you mean talk to people?
Like to like
Because you've been taking Zoom classes this entire
Yeah.
pandemic.
Dude, for Zoom classes, I said it, a Zoom class is an expensive podcast. Straight up, it's but I don't.
I really can't believe they didn't reduce the prices
Doug,
for any of these
straight up,
classes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
CSUN. I'm not enrolled at CSUN. I'm enrolled to their fucking Patreon. Okay,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
And you're not even getting any good like incentive.
I'm not,
Right?
dude. It's crazy. Like it's bogus.
Yeah.
It's cheeks.
Yeah.
It's booty,
Okay.
and I'm not a fan of it. You know what I mean?
I would love to see this on a review. This is,
Yeah, the categories are cheeks, booties.
They send you the survey poll, and they're like, "Is this class? Is it booty? Is it fine?"
Bro, I've only written one bad review in my life, and I used my girlfriend's Yelp account. But I was furious, Vince. I will name drop this fucking place because I hate.
Oh,
What
is
is
it
the
the
place?
that burger place
This
with the really
place-
small burgers?
This place is called Burgers Never Say Die in Silver Lake.
I was just talking about that place with Charles today.
And it represents everything I dislike about Silver Lake.
What was so bad about it?
So this place.
Wait, did you like it, Vince?
I've never
So
had it.
here is the review, like praising this place. They're
Yeah.
saying, picture this. First of all, don't say picture this in a fucking Yelp review. Just tell me if it's good or not.
I'm not trying to picture it. I want to eat it.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
don't make
You
me
can't eat a picture.
like, dude, use your fucking English major degree for some other shit, not
Yeah.
Yelp. Okay, he's like, visualize, picture this. You know, you're a child and you're going to the McDonald's drive-thru and you're so excited to eat a burger at McDonald's. And I'm like, okay, I remember that. I used to go to the McDonald's by Irving all
Yeah.
the time. and you finally get the McDonald's burger and it tastes so delicious. And this is what that feeling is like. This is what Burgers Never Say Die is like. And I'm like, bitch, McDonald's is still around.
Yeah. Why are you comparing it to a place that's like
Yeah, y'all are acting like McDonald's burned down, like my house. Okay, McDonald's is still here.
I'm loving it.
And look, and here's the tea, Vince. Here's the shit that bothers me. You know how much the burgers are? Burgers Never Say Die.
How much?
$7, Vince.
Okay.
For a fucking McDouble. It's not big.
It's not big, but like with your hand, with your monstrous hand, how big is it?
This big. This big.
Your paw.
Like less than a heart. Look, and
Your
you know
hoof.
what else gets me mad?
Yeah.
It's literally the size of McDouble. A McDouble might actually be bigger. Okay,
Yeah.
and they say you always got to get 2. That's like the thing. Like it's.
Oh, they say
That's
that?
bullshit.
That's and I'm like, are you kidding me? So I'm trying to get $16 for 2 fucking McDoubles.
Yeah.
And this person is literally bragging. They're excited to pay $16 for what essentially is a McDouble.
I think like white people just like the experience
Yeah.
of something.
Yeah.
Right? Even if it's a terrible experience, but it's marketed well,
Yeah.
they love it.
And that is Silver Lake in general. You guys are paying extra for mediocre shit. And McDonald's is good. Look, they're talking about like the fries are so good. They remind me of McDonald's fries. That's the shit that really
Just
killed
eat
me.
at McDonald's.
McDonald's is still around.
Yeah.
It's still here.
They're gonna put McDonald's out of business.
Oh God, I hate this place. So like like just eat the fucking fries, dude. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Like this, like imagine I watch a comedian. I'm like, this comedian reminds me of Vince. I'm like, bitch, just watch Vince.
Yeah, just watch me.
Yeah, it's like this guy. Like, it's like you
And
know.
you watch-
That's the thing, I don't want-
you
I don't
watching
want
my
anyone- I don't want anyone. I don't want my stuff to remind anyone of anybody.
Yeah, dude.
It's just me.
That's just
Yeah.
Vince, dude. Who's Vince? Vince is like a Latino. What's that food that's mean? He's not that funny, but he's really mean.
The food, a comic?
Yeah, he's famous though. He's famous. He's like he's really dry. He has a little too much.
Vince.
No. What the hell's his
I'm not
name?
mean.
No. Who's that guy? You have his haircut and you kind of look like him, and he's white. What the fuck
Greg
is-
Giraldo?
No. He wishes. What the fucking I'm Greg Giraldo wishes because that food's dead. But I keep wanting to say Anthony Bourdain. No, Anthony Jeselnik.
You think that? I think my material's a lot different than him.
I mean, I guess earlier it was like him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Then you change.
R.I.P. Anthony Bourdain, though.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah,
That
R.I.P.
food was
Anthony.
wild, dude.
Yeah.
His girl was smashing a 17-year-old.
Oh, I forgot about
I
that.
know.
Lock that bitch
That was
up.
after.
I think that's why he killed
No, that's
himself.
what that's
dude.
why he did
Oh,
it.
that's why he did it.
Yeah.
Whoa,
That's crazy,
That's
dude.
crazy. The
Yeah.
wrong person killed themselves, dude.
Damn, that's insane.
It's crazy. He chose to kill himself instead of just like telling people the authority.
I would do it in that
It's
situation for
crazy 'cause,
sure.
like, everyone's like, "R.I.P."
Just getting cheated on alone is like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And then and it'd be like
Bro,
and it'd
17.
be like some dude who's going to prom, like that's who you cheated on me with.
This fool's at his prom and he's clapping her cheeks like,
That's crazy. Dude.
dang, dude, that's great. That's sad.
My godmom got so sad when she found out Anthony. She made her Facebook profile picture Anthony Bourdain for like a year.
Sometimes I'm surprised by like the celebrities that like have like a meaning to someone. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like, wow.
Yeah.
But I'd say like Anthony Bourdain doesn't mean something. It's just like I never knew how well he touched someone's life. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like his girlfriend touched that kid.
Yeah. Oh man, that's
Dude,
crazy.
what did I read? Somebody put
Is
like,
his wife hot? Or was his wife
oh,
hot?
here's the craziest shit. His wife, Me Too, at Harvey Weinstein.
Wow.
Oh,
It's a fucking circle, dude.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. And then somebody posted a picture of Jeffrey Epstein saying R.I.P. Anthony Bourdain.
oh, that's right, because they look a lot alike.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Imagine looking like a pedophile, dude.
That's good.
I feel bad for Anthony Jeselnik. It took you a while to get that one. Boy.
I love it.
Every time somebody says something mean on like in your TikTok, you just like love it. And
Yeah,
it's-
I love it because it's like, you know, it took them energy to think of something that they think is so clever, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
Dude, let people hate,
I'm
you
sorry,
know?
you used all of your brain cells
You got
to think of that.
dude.
Vince lets people hate, and then he just watches the money pile up.
Yeah, switch my style up, and if they hate it,
Uh-huh. Yeah, dude. Do you don't really have much haters though? I'll say it.
probably not yet. Yeah,
I mean, your two biggest ones are here at the table.
yeah.
Hey, I stand. Your biggest hater is right here.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I feel like you, I can criticize you and you can criticize me, but it's like okay because we know each other so well.
Mm.
But if it's someone else outside of this small circle, it's like I'm not gonna waste my time on.
Oh
Yeah,
I feel
definitely.
That. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when somebody I don't know, or especially someone I don't like,
Yeah.
criticizes you,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
Oh, so that's happened before.
huh? Criticizes you?
Yeah. Yeah, you want to name names?
Dude, people are
'Cause this is a tight circle, right?
people
So you
been
can be
hey,
able
of
to tell
course,
me
of
who
course,
said it, right?
of course, dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
So who
dude.
was it?
Maria Bamford said she didn't like it. She was like,
come on, Maria.
she's like, Lewis is the brains of
knew
the Pipe Boys.
Yeah, actually, Lewis is the one who writes all my jokes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
He's like Quentin Miller. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. But yeah.
Yeah, when people talk trash about you, I'm like, you just
Honestly.
don't know him, and he's like that sometimes.
Honestly, I think that is true. Yeah, I feel like that is 100. I think it's alt comics. Like,
It was
I don't
written
know.
like Daniel, but it was written by. Wait, no. How does the fucking Pusha T line go for Drake?
Probably a bad line.
No, where he calls out Drake, where he calls out Quentin Thomas. No, Quentin Thomas. Yeah, what I didn't tell you guys is Quentin Thomas is my ghostwriter, and he ends up writing Vince's jokes.
That's
actually,
funny.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
That'd be cool to ghost, right? You know?
Yeah, I mean, it happens all the time. You know, I think it's just like surprising when people think like an artist is like so talented that they make everything or create everything on their own, like that they edit their own videos and do all this stuff. It's like they have teams, you know.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure Drake writes all those bars, dude.
Yeah, just like
He's the slow stroke king.
what I love about every Drake freestyle is that it's just a song he already has.
That's honestly.
That's what it is all the
No-
time.
nobody-
You freestyle, but without the beat.
No-
Just do your song without the beat. It's
Nobody
basically-
freestyles off the dome except Riff Raff. You know?
Lil Wayne, all of his stuff is freestyles. Because after, I think he did one last rap that was like 30 minutes, and it was all
Oh,
stuff
that
in
was
notebooks.
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Oh, was
yeah,
it something called like 96 bar or something bars?
Something like that.
Something like that. Lil Wayne has been trash lately though.
yeah, dude.
Everything that he had never put together like in a song, all in notebooks, he just decided to put that all into a song. And then
Yeah.
after that, he's like, no more writing. I'm just gonna do it off the top of my head. And even Kodak Black is like, it's like everything is off the top these days.
Yeah.
Shout out Kodak. I love Kodak.
I love Kodak. That'd be really cool if Vince did that. Like he just assembled every single notebook he has ever had. You know what I mean?
And just did one long
All
set.
old shit
Like, he's
is
like-
so terrible that I have. All the old stuff I think is so bad.
All your old shit is what made you a big fan. Me a big fan of you.
Wow.
You going through like pictures of Jesus instead of pictures
That
of
one
you.
actually is, I think, a decent joke.
That's a good joke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The university, I don't give a fuck. That's probably a.
It's very teenage.
It's very
yeah.
teenage, yeah. Definitely. And then trying to bring a gun to an open mic is a little out there.
That's
Maybe I'll do
crazy.
that. You know, a lot of people are doing experimental stuff in comedy, so yeah.
Yeah.
Also, those jokes about what you did to those Boy Scouts, like that was kind of weird.
Yeah. I saved them. I got them out of there. I was trying to leak the news.
He got them out of a well. Oh,
Exactly.
there we
I
go.
guess I'm gonna do it like this. For a
You
second.
could just
I
take the
could.
microphone off.
Yeah.
It will probably be easier. Baby.
Dude, Vince is such a fucking natural with that mic, dude. Look at that. Look.
This is why he
The
can't
pose.
donate sperm because they're like he's gonna hold it like this.
Yeah. Oh man.
Dang, yeah, you are a natural. Look at that. Does it feel good?
Yeah.
All right, don't wriggle that
Yeah,
cord a lot though.
and don't move at all.
I'm not wriggling it.
Okay.
It's like a plank right now, dude. You
can-
gotta hold
I
that
can hear
shit.
the wriggle. That's why.
Can you really?
When you were wiggling it, yeah.
Okay. Well, I won't wriggle anymore.
Thank you. They're wiggling.
Yeah.
The car's like.
Do you feel like that, and I'm not trying to make it go into this direction.
Go ahead,
but
go.
Do you feel like you've grown with like your stand up or like as a person because of stand up? Because I feel like it's kind of been like that for me. I was like I've been able to see like different parts of myself.
As a person or like as my comedy grown? Like
I think both. Like as a person, do you feel like you've grown, and do you feel like your comedy has changed along with your growth? Right.
do you sound like you're like on a panel board and people are like gonna come meet the Pipe Boys and you're like the guy leading the presentation?
I'm the moderator.
Yeah,
and also
yeah,
the guest.
yeah.
And then they're clapping and shit like that. Like Lewis comes out.
This is now our TED Talk.
Yeah, dude, we're in Hall H of San Diego.
Or inside the
Get really
actor
personal,
studio?
though, sometimes, yeah.
Inside the actor studio.
Oh yeah. You know, I'm gonna take you behind the curtain. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You said you wrote all your jokes. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
That is true. You
Yeah.
have punched up a good amount of my jokes.
Oh, I didn't even mean it like that. I
Yeah.
just thought like, what if this is more?
Oh, that'd be crazy, dude.
You know?
Yeah, it's crazy because those jokes were like pretty bad before, and then
Let's see. That dude. I love doing that one joke that you hate. That one.
Oh,
That's.
the
the
Snickers
Snickers
joke.
joke.
I'm glad you don't fucking do it anymore.
I'm willing to bet I could still tell that joke and have that shit destroy. Just it's delivery and presentation, dude.
Yeah.
Straight up, dude.
It's all about how you do it.
Yeah. Straight. I love that joke. It's so funny to me, dude.
Do it again.
Hmm?
Are you really working on Saturday?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You know, ask me. I started work this Saturday, right?
Yeah.
At
He's still working right now.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
and I was off work by 11:30 p.m.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. I don't like working that long.
Are you hourly?
Yeah, I'm hourly, but it's
Yeah.
like it's like set on fucking music videos. These
yeah.
these rappers, dude.
Rappers, dude, are crazy.
Freaking Little Skies, man, and
Little Skies?
Yeah.
That's great. That's not worth it.
He's got
Already, go home.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
He's got a
I
tattoo.
know Little Skies is, but like, it's like, you know, you're not gonna win any award or any
Yeah.
accolades.
It's cool to do music. I don't know. It's all right. I want to do more
Yeah,
creative
Daniel's
stuff.
the person who oils up the the background
you have
dancers'
to-
asses.
Yeah.
Oh.
You do that?
No,
He's like 10 hours of this, Jasmine. I don't need to hear your shit.
there is something that I did have to do that was similar like that, except not like that.
It was a guy.
No,
Instead.
okay, so
First wiener, yeah.
it was a you know Fivio Foreign?
Oh, yeah.
Fivio Foreign, Polo G, and
yeah.
someone else. It was like a hip hop video, and there was a scene where it's like a slip and slide, right?
Yeah.
And girls are like in bikinis, and it's like a wet t-shirt contest kind of thing. So my
Yeah.
job was to basically have a mirror board like this
Yeah.
and just shine it on ass and titties.
So funny.
And they're like, yeah, just shine it right there. And I was like, okay, for shit. I was just doing that for like 2 hours.
You're like hard, so you can't even cover your thing.
They're like, what's that shadow?
They're like, we said no grip right now.
This is reminding me that. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep saying this is reminding me. Remember when is the worst is the lowest
It
form of
is. It is the
conversation.
lowest form, and
That's
that's
crazy.
why-
Well, it's just like word association. One thing reminds you of the other.
Yeah. But I once read
Yeah.
that porn sets smell incredibly bad.
I bet, man.
Yeah. You don't really think about that, but then you look at the scene, and you're like, oh wow, that must smell just terrible right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of ruins the illusion.
Yeah, you know, Vince has been in strip clubs a few times, so
I've been in a strip club one time with you, and I cannot get it out. And it's not even like in a positive way. It's like I feel like I have
you had
trauma.
such a good time.
I mean, there's a lot of things that happen there where I'm like, I don't even want to talk about it, but yeah, man, like, when I went to the strip club, it looked like a movie theater, and to this day, I do not like movies. I don't know if those two things are associated.
You're so stupid.
I don't, literally, like, it was set up to, like, you know, like when you went to, like, the Vista Theater, and you
Yeah.
walk down, and there's, like, rows of, it was like that.
This guy acted like he was.
I love the Vista. This
was like-
sounds really good
He
to
was like
me.
in Aurora, Colorado. Vince was just.
I was like, oh my god, no.
Not, now that I think about it, I've only ever been in a strip club with Daniel.
Yeah.
The-
Los Candiles.
Wait, we've been in a strip club together?
Yeah, the Bada Bing in New Jersey. Yeah, yeah.
Funny name.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is
No,
true.
It's not actually called the Bada Bing. It's called Satin Dolls in New
Satin,
Jersey.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
right on the side of a freeway in
So-
New Jersey.
Mhm, Sopranos.
After you left, it was called the Bada Boom, huh? You're like about it because you had yeah.
Because I was fat.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
No.
What?
Is that what you're trying to say?
Vince?
I walk out like all the Breakfast Club interviews. I'm just like I'm done.
y'all finished. Y'all done.
Is you finished or is you done?
What didn't you like about this strip club? You know, because you are a horny dude.
Yeah.
You stay horny for real.
Yeah. Always. You know. That's
You're
my mindset.
hard right now, dude.
Yeah. I have to get new pants all the time. I don't know what it was. Just like. Maybe I was just like nervous or something because we were both very young when we went there.
We were about like 18 or something, right?
Yeah.
18.
At least that's what we told the ticket taker.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. He didn't want us in there.
Yeah. Oh, he was very confrontational.
He
with
was
you.
very confrontational, and,
Yeah.
and it was very weird. I was like, I'm 18. You're like a grown
You're
man.
trying to fight a child. Dude.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to throw ones.
I was like, wow, this is gonna be just like in Grand Theft Auto 4. Not that like I go to those things, but like I've seen in the trailers.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Mhm.
You guys are gonna throw grenades inside of the strip club?
Yeah.
If there's one thing I love doing is throwing money at strip clubs.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is one. You know,
Throwing money.
I love giving like money. Money's so cool to blow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know this.
You bringing up GTA reminds me, and I was talking to a friend about this last night, where we were talking about old Grand Theft Auto games, and then we talked about the fact that you could fuck in Grand Theft Auto
That's
and how
wild,
cool
yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
And then I said, yeah, and then in GTA 5, they actually made it where you can choose what you kind of want to have. So you can have full-blown sex, you can get a blowjob, or just a hand job.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I like that last option.
Yeah.
That's weird that they put that in the game. That's
Dude, attention to detail.
You know-
Shout out Rockstar.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you what's even weirder. Did you know
Yeah.
that there was a Saw video game?
Yeah.
Um,
that is yeah.
That's fucking weird, dude.
Okay.
I guess it's just a horror game.
Nah, but it's like Saw is like you're just fucking watching people die on purpose, right? It's like you just,
I never saw any of the Saw movies.
Yeah, they're fucking weird. The first one's kind of good. I'll say that.
I know
Sounds
the
like-
I know the twist or whatever.
It started like a lot of like this genre of like not body horror, but
Body-
it's like David
body
Cronenberg and all
positivity.
that
Yeah.
stuff, but like I guess torture sort
Yeah.
of stuff. Like there was Saw, there was Hostel, and things
Oh,
like that.
Hellraiser.
Saw people being like ripped apart and things
Yeah.
like that.
Bro, imagine.
Oh, do you guys remember that movie? It's like 9 Angry Ghosts or something, or
13
Oh,
Ghosts.
13 Ghosts. Yeah, I remember that one being cool as a kid.
It was always on HBO.
I always saw it on Sci-Fi.
I always saw it on HBO Latino, like in Spanish.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
most of the
My
time.
family had a DVD,
Oh,
so
for
I'd
sure.
see it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in 3 different ways.
I know. But the fact that it's a movie where like some people are trapped in a room, and like each different room, or like 13 rooms, and each room has a different type of like spirit hidden inside, and then they have to
Yeah.
get to the middle or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's about family at
Bro,
the end.
I would be such a dope ass ghost.
This is like a bit that I've been trying to do, but like there's like not enough people of color in horror movies,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like when they are, it becomes like a social justice thing, and I feel like it becomes too preachy. But like, I love the Blair Witch, like that's one of my favorite movies. But like, if like Latinos were in the Blair Witch, we would have been like done after like the first like 2 hours. And like, fuck this, man, make your own movie. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go home.
That's-
My mom's gonna be mad I'm out.
That is true.
It's crazy that the best scary movies were made by black people. Scary movie. That's the fucking.
Oh, scary movie's so.
Yeah, dude. Shout out the Wayans brothers, dude. Those movies are fucking great.
We need them. The Wayans brothers were holding up black comedy in the 2000s. I've said this before, and it sounds problematic, but then you think about it, and you're like, I'm right. Black comedies were better in the 2000s than they are now.
Oh, for sure.
That's
What's a recent black?
the white. See, the fact that you even have to ask that.
Like
Oh,
Uncle,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Uncle Drew or something, or like
the whites had to hold up the 2010s. The 2000s, they had like
Why is that hold up to 2010?
absolutely,
well,
dude.
Superbad.
Bro, yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
You
stressed
you
about
cannot
that.
you cannot just throw every single movie with, like, you can't throw Kevin Hart in every single movie and just be like, that's it.
Yeah, Kevin or Tiffany
Yeah,
Haddish, right?
yeah, dude. It's like Right Along 5, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, it's like
Wait, Daniel, do you remember your Harriet Tubman joke?
Wait, which one? Which?
Where Daniel's like, I saw a poster for the Harriet Tubman movie, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch anything with Tiffany Haddish.
Oh, that is so
yeah. I love
Oh,
that.
it is true. I did. I loved.
And it looked like an Avengers trailer.
It did.
Like,
Dude.
Oh, is that real?
Yeah, it looked
yeah,
like
it's
one.
a real Harriet Tubman movie.
Yeah, but they did. They're like purposely. They're like, we will.
it's about how she became a $20 bill.
The biopic.
I used to have this stupid ass joke where I'd say they should put Maury on the $20 bill because I'm sure he's freed more innocent black men than Harriet Tubman.
It's so stupid.
So bad.
I used to love watching daytime television. But
Yeah?
I feel like it's like I realize that it's like exploitive, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, we always want to see people
it's-
have like the worst moment of their lives or the best moment of their lives.
I just don't believe it. I think a lot of those things
Oh,
are
yeah, a lot of
scripted.
it's staged,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm
That and
bringing,
Jerry Springer.
yeah,
You know?
I'm
Yeah.
bringing back that joke, dude. That's I'll watch anything with Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, Daniel's gonna start doing Zoom comedy just to do that joke about Harriet Tubman.
Y'all watch
And then
that?
everybody leaves the Zoom.
I should
They throw him in a breakout room.
do it like Def Jam. I'm like, y'all watch that Harriet Tubman movie? I don't usually like historical dramas, but I'll watch anything with Tiffany Haddish. And somebody's like, that's right.
And you're like,
Kick it.
someone's like doing the clapping emoji, and you're like, he knows what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
dude, and that's it, dude. Callback from that one episode.
Yeah.
That was a lean.
I like saying that he knows what I'm talking about. I want to do that in
It's
shows.
fun. It's really fun to just do that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
man. To be in the crowd, left side of the room.
I think I would like to like just
There was
go
one
around.
time where and I think Vince might have been there, where I did a show at the Improv Space over near UCLA.
Bad place.
Yeah, so one of you guys must have been on boy band with me too.
Yeah.
But we were on our friend's show, and I was up on stage doing my set, and a homeless lady walked in and sat in the crowd. And then in the middle of my set, I noticed that she was just asleep. And I ended up saying, my jokes were so good, I just killed this fucking lady right here.
She overdosed out of your comedy, dude. It's like Dylan Farr's like, yo, there's no pulse.
Yo,
You fucking killed this lady.
dude, without mentioning names, you can bring up a story about one time we did the show there.
Uh-huh.
Where right before your set, a huge crowd was about to walk in, and one of the bookers stopped the crowd from coming in.
Who was that? Austin?
I don't want to say a name, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but dude, you
Probably
know.
won't watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but also don't stop a crowd from coming in. They want to see the boy.
Yeah, it was during your set, right before I was supposed to go up, and then like 5 or 6 people were gonna try and walk in, which would have like filled up most of the room.
it's a small place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he goes out there and goes like, well, we actually have an app. You don't have to donate anything, but if you can like our page. And he made everyone pull out their phones. And then everyone was just like, yeah, I don't want to do all this just to watch comedy.
Yeah.
Dude.
And they all ended up just walking.
Do you guys remember the last time you did a show, man? Because I remember the last time I did a show.
I think the last time you did shows last time. I did a show like in person.
Which one?
When we did Ramon's show.
Oh yeah. Oh,
No,
so
but
I was-
I think it means
I was
before the
thinking
pandemic.
COVID, yeah.
Oh.
Melvin put me on a show in March, dude.
Yeah.
And it was basically, it was like a black show. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I came in second because it was a competition.
Oh, nice.
And that is very good, dude, because
Yeah.
that was like the only Latino comic on that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Represent.
feels tougher because like when you're the only person of like a race on the lineup, you feel like you're representing
Everyone.
Yeah, dude.
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, people when they see me as like a Latino comic, I'm sure I'm not what they expect, and then they hear the first minute and they're like, I think I like this guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because you tell it like it is.
It's the first minute that gets people into it, right?
It's the first 10 seconds, I think.
First-
First 15 seconds.
Yeah.
I always say this, dude. Like, you can go up on stage and tell jokes, and people will like you.
Yeah.
Within 20 seconds, I have to make people think that I'm a good person.
Yeah.
I have that thing against me. I look like a villain.
Yeah.
And then you make them like you, and then they make
And then I
them unlike you.
unlike you, dude.
Yeah.
Like Patrice.
like you make them like you.
Straight up, dude. You'd be like, some people today say the shit that you already agree with. I want to take you on a roller coaster. I want to take you on fucking Tatsu. Hop on, bitch. We're going for a ride.
I forgot about Tatsu.
Yeah, we're going on X2. We're going backwards down there, and
That's crazy. The
I don't fuck
commercials
with rides like that.
commercials literally used to come out. They were just advertising roller coasters.
Mhm. Yeah, and then 2020 was a roller coaster. Am I right, dude?
Yeah, I always think like roller coaster ads were like crazy extreme. They're like, have you ever wanted to feel like you're dying? On Goliath, we fucking rip your soul out your body. Bring your family because they're gonna die with you, bitch.
Yeah. Jeez, that's the most I've heard you.
That's what it's like.
That went
And then
so
you
much
see-
farther,
then
Vince.
you see like that Six Flags dancing old man who's like,
Dun,
get on the
dun,
bus.
dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
That's crazy. What marketing was like in the 2000s is crazy. It's
Bro.
like one random thing and then a normal thing and
Uh-huh.
then like how it's gonna affect your life.
Yeah, it's crazy. I love that dancing guy, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He takes extends, I think.
He takes a rhino pill. Yeah.
Should I take a blue chew before a podcast?
A blue chew? What's that?
It's like, I don't know. It's like a blue chew.
It's Viagra.
It's like Viagra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be so cool to do that before a podcast.
Yeah, the three of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we go to the strip club when Vince feels all uncomfortable. Did
crazy.
you tell Joanna that you went to a strip club?
Yeah, I've told my girlfriend that. Yeah.
Really?
I was like transparent with like whatever happened there.
I mean,
I
it's
was like,
pretty.
I lost my virginity there. No, that'd be crazy.
I spent so much money there. I was like,
I'm
you know,
still in
he spent like $800 there, right, Joanna?
I spent all my FAFSA money.
You probably did.
I didn't use my FAFSA money to go to that strip club, which is crazy. I was like, you know, I've had such a rough life. I'm gonna fucking treat myself.
Well, the government's trying to play you. You might as well play the
Might as
dude.
well play them, dude.
Uncle Sam, pay for this.
Supporting women, dude.
Hmm. Absolutely, Vince.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause
Support sex workers.
Yeah, dude.
support sex workers, just not OnlyFans workers, as I said before. I said because I talked about it on the podcast, right?
Yeah, I'm only a fan of myself.
Absolutely.
And our OnlyFans.
Mhm. OnlyFans, more like only stands because I stand you. It's
Yeah.
just me.
Yeah, it only stands and it's Daniel just standing people on the website. Just
Yeah.
like, you can do it today.
You
Yeah.
should, dude. I'm a positive. You think when I text you, what usually goes through your mind? Do you see
This
this?
fucking guy.
I'm like, I pressed hide alerts
11:30.
for a fucking reason.
No, when you text me, I'm like, okay, cool. What does he want? I meant that in a nicer way.
Well, no.
You're like, oh, this
No,
fucking-
the heart speaks, Vince. You know what does he want?
The heart wants what it wants.
does
Yeah,
he?
Selena Gomez once said that.
What does he want now? You know what I mean?
I mean, it's sometimes I feel like you're always on in the sense of like I don't know if like what you want to tell me is a joke because sometimes you literally first thing in the morning you'll text me it's Big Vinny style and I'm like I don't know if he's going through a crisis or something and like when there is like a moment where I text you and it seems like very real it'll go on for like maybe 5 good texts of like it being personal. And you're like, yeah, that's just not wavy. And I'm like, he's just trying to break apart from this conversation. We had Pangea, and now he's splitting into different continents.
Wait, okay, this is like, do you think I'm like one of those guys that's always on? Like, there's a guy you use as an example.
Yeah.
Yes, you think I'm
Not like
okay.
that, but like I feel like sometimes it might be used to deflect certain conversations that you don't want to
You know
have.
what? I feel like you do that too, but in a different way.
Yeah.
It's very you.
Well, we both do it.
I use foolishness.
All right, when you guys are done with this, I want to hear how I text, okay?
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
yeah.
You. I use foolishness, right?
Yeah.
You use irony and extreme silliness, and Lewis, you use meanness. It's just like simple.
I'm like, okay, I don't like this conversation anymore.
Yeah. All right. You know what, man? We're about to wrap out of time. I feel like there was more I wanted to say though.
No, I mean say what you need to say, like John Mayer.
No, I
right?
mean we're about to
Is that
like.
his song?
I don't even
I don't
know.
Say what you need to.
Say, right?
You know what I
Say
mean?
what you need to say.
Yeah, you like John Mayer?
Not really.
Me either, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Mm-mm. Not my thing.
You know what I do like though?
What?
This podcast.
Podcast is fun. Guys, write a jingle for us. Just, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell us how you found us. I love finding out how you find us, whether it's TikTok or you know, our Instagram. You know, we're also open to answering your questions. Someone has sent us questions before. Send us some more. We're happy to answer it, and we'll give you a shout out.
All right. Well, I've been Daniel Cabral.
I'm Luis Lamos.
And I'm Vince Caldera.
See you guys next time.